bullies in self-defense, right? What I saw recently, I saw a clip from this instructor, lines up all the students from this special system, the most devastating system, of course. And then he puts them in the plank position and he kicks them in the ribs and he kicks them on the arms, which is just a core challenge. I get it, right? We also do it, but we do it with the laughter. And he's talking down to them like they're pieces of shit. He's out of shape, heavy breathing guy, fucking annoying prick, full of ego, cannot stand the guy, right? Because he's treating his students like shit. I saw it many, many times because I'm traveling all over the world now. At the moment, I'm in the USA to teach a seminar upcoming weekend, so I'm blessed to have a nice group of people there. But when I'm traveling Europe and the USA now, when I see this special systems, why is there always a specific group of instructors that lines up the students and wants to give them the feeling they are just below them? It's already intimidating enough, man. What are you doing? If you train real self-protection, real self-defense, you as a student really want to be pissed on by your instructor with this military way of teaching. You need to carry their back and there's a specific order and hierarchy bullshit. Listen, the majority of you guys are just a bunch of fucking bully instructors, insecure pricks, feel special because you found a specific level in your system. By the way, if you have a system, you think you can apply a system on real violence. Violence is chaotic, it's dynamic, it's brutal. You cannot systemize fucking violence. This is not a style of martial art, right? So if you talk about an art, a style, or you talk about a system, you never dealt with real violence before. You're thinking in martial art terms. Don't do that, man. Violence is really, really explosive and disgusting, right? You need to have principles and concept that is proven under real stress and real chaos and real pressure testing that is really uncomfortable, right? So if I know you Tuesday night, you're fully packed with 50 students and you're pissing on them already because you're a bully instructor, I cannot believe that your training is real then, because if training is real, it's uncomfortable enough already. So treat your students with respect. Don't fucking piss on them because you have a specific status. Everybody's welcome in my class, right? And we as a group of instructors, we need to unite, work with people, bring them up to a better level they were before, so they're now capable of dealing with real chaos and real violence, right? If you don't like this message because you feel I'm talking about you, it's exactly pointed at you. You're a fucking bully and I don't like you at all. So if you don't like this message, unfollow me. It's all fine with me. I couldn't give a flying fuck. The students should be your number one. The students should be your priority, and take them by the hand. And of course, you need to treat them sometimes direct and harsh if they need it. If you know they can do more and they don't get everything out of it. Yes, I'm that. I'm like that. I can be deemed as a hard instructor because I went through all of that and I see what it gave me. But it's done with the base of respect. I don't feel anything special. So when I start my seminars, the first thing I tell everyone, first of all, stop the hierarchy bullshit. I'm nothing special, just know what real violence is because I dealt with it many times. I have instructors with me, or at least people that want to become an instructor. They study this material for a long time. They travel with me all over the place. And they dealt with real violence. They have their experiences, but they have a tendency to put it to the side and say like, yeah, but I'm not that experienced as you are. I'm like, don't. Take your experiences and teach to the people that need it the most, right? This is what counts, man. This is your experience. This is your way of teaching. This becomes your knowledge that you can transfer to your students to make them better, right? In comment sections, I also deal with keyboard warriors. And of course, I also have ego. And I like to fuck with keyboard warriors, especially when I take a shit. I like to kill my time and fuck with them. Because some people are just absolute idiot. It doesn't work. Well, you just use it many times for real. You saw your colleagues using it for real, and then you know he's just full of shit. But I'm talking about this specific instructor that's handling a gun, and then somebody that's very knowledgeable about gun reacts in the comment section like, you shouldn't do this and this, and he directly attacks him. You were never in real combat bullshit, and then you get this comment why he is the best. Oh, dude, nobody is the best. We have to learn from everyone. Keep an open mind. Keep on learning. But stop fucking bullying your student. And why is it always the out of shape instructors? I'm not fucking around with your size, or if you're out of shape. It can always happen, man. I'm not in the best shape. I worked the last 3 months. I was only working. And but I'm still training, and I try to give the best I can, and I try to get my conditioning up, and it's working, right? I'm training hard, but you don't see that. I don't give a fuck about people looking at that. I want to be in shape. That's the whole thing. But why is it always the not in shape instructors that piss down on their students? One of my female students went to one of a seminar of a specific ultimate system, and full of cocky instructors. He said, I could not believe the ego in the instructors. And then in a simple scenario, a simulation training, in a seminar, can you imagine? Maybe it was her first training, he doesn't know that. And she gets to deal with some mild stress, I get it, with some pressure, that's good. But then he was screaming at her, rape her, rape her, rape her. I'm like, that's all good, man, you can do that. But I want to first earn the trust of my student, then get her to a specific stage he doesn't know that she's conscious anymore. You can make her tired, you can make her very dizzy and confused. I mean, you can stress test this to the core, then you get the profanity in, of course. But it's all about how you do it, and it's always that hierarchy-based bullshit. If you are that instructor, or you feel a bit sensitive when I'm telling you, fuck you, from the bottom of my heart. I don't like you, I dislike you very much. Pressure your students in a healthy way, build them up, let them walk away stronger, then your mission as an instructor is accomplished, right? Also, I don't like to call names. I don't want to bash other people. Learn from everyone. So also the student that went to that specific seminar, I tell all my students, train with everyone. Try to learn as much as you can. In the end, you will come to the same conclusions anyway. And it's good to train with other people. I don't know it all. Just what I know it from experience, and I try to teach it the best I can. And I had a great mentor, Lee Morrison from Urban Combatants. My shit is called Urban Combatant Street Tactics. It's the same principles that already exist for thousands of fucking years, but based on my experiences in real violence and my drill formation and all that stuff. So I'm not, some people think I'm, one guy said to me, if it's not the real deal, it's not the real deal. So implying I'm fake. You think I give a fuck about your opinion? What is real for me is my experiences and the way I teach my students. I want to get them better and stronger. That's the whole fucking point. Why else would you become an instructor? But then I think, yeah, there's many instructors driven by wrong ego. Because I have ego. Everybody has ego, right? That's still the reason I try to fuck around with keyboard warriors. I want to fuck them back, you know. And I love it, you know. That's a good thing. But if I do a step back and I see the connection and the community we're building, all over the fucking world now, man. I'm fucking proud of that. And that's all done with the base of full-on respect for the students, and join. Everybody has his own experiences and knowledge. Join together and get the better product in and better knowledge for your students. So, from the bottom of my heart, if you are the bully instructor that feels offended by this video, it's all good. I don't give a fuck. If you have a problem with this, also, fine, man. Work on yourself. Try not to get your shit on the student. Build them instead of breaking them down. And say you build them. Because there's a big difference in your actions. Because if you treat them like shit, they feel like shit. It's that simple. I mean, I had to say this. My lady is not here, otherwise she'd say, you should not send this. But she's gone now for 10 minutes, so I was thinking, now I'm doing the video. So yeah, maybe not the smartest decision, but I don't give a fuck. Put your student number one if you're an instructor in self-defense. If you're an instructor in martial art, or if you're an instructor in combat sports, it's all good, man. I respect it all. No disrespect to no one except the fucking bully instructors. You can all fuck off.